Sure.
Get my microphone. Good evening. Call to order the Town of Rocky Hill Zoning Board of Appeals regular meeting for Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. Like to go ahead and start off. I'm going to start off with appeal number 2022-08, Donna and Mark Hemmon requesting a variance from requirements of the
Aren't you going to read the legal notice?
Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, okay, yeah. Can I have the secretary read the legal notice, please?
Thank you. Legal notice, Town of Rocky Hill Zoning Board of Appeals. The Rocky Hill Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, September 20th, 2022, beginning at 7 p.m. in the council chambers. Second floor of Rocky Hill Town Hall, 761 Old Main Street, Rocky Hill, Connecticut. To consider the following. A, Appeal 2022-08, Donna and Mark Hemmon, requesting a variance from requirements of the Rocky Hill zoning regulations, Section 3E, height and area requirements, to allow for a side yard setback of 4 feet, 4.4 feet, 6.51 feet, and 7.25 feet, where 15 feet is required for construction of an addition on property located at 1129 Maple Avenue in an R20 zone. At this meeting, all interested persons will be heard and written communication will be received. Written comments may be delivered to Lands Use Commission at rockyhillct.gov and must be received at least 1 hour prior to the start of the meeting or delivered to the zoning department. A copy of the plans and related documents for the application are on file at the planning office, Town Hall, dated this 14th and 16th day of September 2022.
Thank you, sir. I would like to go ahead and preface this meeting by saying any decision of this board can be taken to Superior Court within 15 days. Could I have the applicants for appeal number 2022-08 step up? State your name and address, please, for the record.
Good evening. My name is Donna Hemmon. I am a co-applicant for this application for variance. My husband, Mark, is in the gray shirt, and our address is 1129 Maple Street in Rocky Hill. I'm a little nervous, so I'll do my best.
It's okay. We don't bite.
I've spoken from your perspective before, but it's a new thing for me to speak from here. And our general contractor, Gary Griswold, is also here with us in case there's other questions. Now, I'm here only and I left you with a copy of my talking points just so that you would have them as a reference. I'm here to really speak to 2 points, which is what the variance is all about, which is the peculiar characteristics of the landmark, and also the request for the variance would not have a significantly detrimental effect on the overall zoning plan or on the neighborhood. Just a couple facts for you. The house was built in 1925, and the garage was built in 1946. So long before the development and the neighborhood were in place currently. It's roughly 1,040 square feet, and we're looking to put an addition on the rear of the house that is even with the footprint. So the back 14 feet and the width is 26 feet. And a open front porch on the front, which would go out 8 feet. The uniqueness of the property creates the issue, if you will. The land to the northeast was taken by the state in eminent domain back in, I'm not even exactly sure. I remember when all this happened. I was probably in nursing school. for the I-291 corridor. So back in, when I looked it up, it was like late 50s, early 60s, but I'm not sure that that's actually when the land was taken by eminent domain. And that project never did occur. Then the developer purchased, for the Green at Maple, purchased the land from the state for that particular development. So if you refer to your proposed variance map that you have, I know that you have in your packet, you can see, and this is what makes, I want to try to have you take a look at it so that you understand it, as we do now, the issues with this lot. There's been a lot that's happened to it. If you look at the top of the lot here, there is a triangle that shows you, and it defines the original lot. So the original lot was a straight on all sides with an angle in the back. You'll see now at the top, you'll see the fence line here with the dots. That's that white picket fence that's currently there, and it goes up and then it angles back, and there's a chain link fence, and I'm assuming that the chain link fence was the fence that the state of Connecticut put up for the project. That's usually what they did, was to use chain link. And those are still in place. What we're looking to do, and you'll see the property line, you'll see starts at Maple Street and goes straight back. Well, our setback today is 4.4 feet already. So that is not something that's new. That's currently in place with the existing home. The front porch changes that 0.4 inches, so roughly 5 inches or so closer to that. As the house goes back, it's angled on the lot just a little bit, so it does go back and it becomes 6.51 and then 7.25, and then the farther back is less. So what we're looking, as I said, we're just looking to put the addition straight back. The small porch would come off, front porch, and then that's what the variance is pertaining to. I'm sure that there, and also just to note, the dotted lines or the slash lines that go through the middle of the house, that's the building line. So I'm sure there's not a lot of properties in town where the building line goes through the middle of the house, and that the setback is 4.4 feet. But again, the house was built in 1925 and has been there long before. I did mail all the letters to the abutting property owners, as I was required to do. And I think I've kind of spoken to most of the points that I wanted to bring up. I do have some pictures. I know that you received pictures. I sent pictures to the zoning, to David, electronically, but I did make some 8x10s, and I will pass those to David just to pass around. It just might make it a little bit more clear, and I did label a few of them.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay, excuse me.
And then if you have further questions, I'm happy to come back.
Well, you can stay right up there because we're going to go through the questions right now, okay?
Okay.
Or does your contractor have anything he wants to add?
Asking me if she needs me.
Okay, all right. Commissioner Mata, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm fine.
Secretary Puglisi?
Were you the owner of the house when the state took the property by eminent domain?
No, we were not. We purchased the house in June. of this year.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Commissioner Whalen?
No questions.
No
Nothing?
questions.
Commissioner B? I have no questions. Staff, yes.
Yep. I would just like to add to the record that I did receive the certificate of mailings. The sign was placed on the property as required, and we did receive an email from Jeff Lewis, who is the manager of the Green at Maple condos, their association, that I left in front of each of you tonight.
Okay, fine, thank you. Okay, is there anybody else here who would like to speak in favor of the application? Anybody here speak opposed to the application? Nope. Can I get a motion, please, to close the public hearing?
I'll make a motion, we close the public hearing.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now we'll go on to our question and answer. Okay, can I get a, moving on to new business, can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Motion to approve? Okay, we have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. No, Franny, you can't vote,
Oh.
honey. I'm sorry.
Right, sorry.
He can't make a
Yeah,
motion.
you can't, yeah, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
Thank you.
Discussion? No? All
I
in?
am concerned.
Okay, go ahead.
My only concern is that the porch on the front of the house is coming out beyond the line where it is now. It's 4.4 now. It wants to go 5 inches closer. I'm going to stop my concern. It's not a big deal.
Sometimes hearing it out loud.
Right.
Right.
Okay, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, and
Surprised the property manager didn't come, or somebody didn't come to
okay,
speak about it.
moving on. Old business, do we have anything? None?
Hold on.
You have to approve.
Dave, what are we doing about New Britain Avenue? He's putting more stuff in front of that house, it seems like every week.
He's rotating it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vehicles, the assessment by the hearing officer was recorded with Superior Court last week, and a lien was placed on the house. He's currently liened for $1,000 plus $150 a
That
day
lot was so weird.
since last week, and it's starting up again, and that's on file with the court and with the land records.
The eminent domain.
Dave, if this goes on for 6 months or 8 months, I mean, to me, I don't understand why we can't go in there and do anything.
Well, I have to follow the procedures in the ordinance. It's under the blight and under the zoning. The next step, we can do a cease and desist, we can go in that direction, but typically, these are resolved using the blight ordinance and the fines.
So now, how long is this gonna take? I mean, it's only been going on for, I don't know.
3 years?
Years.
So what's the answer?
Well, he just got the documentation the end of last week in the mail. He received another copy of the assessment from the court as well as from the town, so see if he comes in again. If not, we'll take further action from the zoning as far as, the next step is going to court if we have to.
There's only one property or two, because.
One.
There's one.
Because I thought there were two that were kind of on the.
Well, there's another one further down
further
the
down,
street in
yeah.
which the paving box was finally removed, but now he brought back the seal coat, so he has a citation. He had removed the seal coating trailer before.
I thought they were
Yeah.
moving because of,
Right, but he's redoing his driveway before he sells the house, he says. But the paving box is gone, but the sealing tank is back. That had been gone for about a month, and now it's
Yeah.
back this week.
Yeah, I noticed it Sunday when I drove by there.
Monday, I think it
I'll have to drive by it to know.
Okay,
is. It's like whack-a-mole with some of these.
yeah. I also have to ask you, in regards to some of our zoning regs, I've noticed that BJ's has the feather flags up promoting for hiring on Brook Street, the old Burris.
Oh, okay, I hadn't seen that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
feather
they've been up
flags.
for a while, so there's about maybe 4 or 5 of them
Okay.
spread out throughout that entire property. Okay.
Oh, I got another one. Going up Elm Street, the second house on the left, do they have a permit to dump fill into the back of the property?
Elm Street, right here at this end, second house on the left.
Yeah?
There may be a swimming pool being done. I'm not,
No, there,
Okay.
somebody's dumped fill in the back, and, well, they finally leveled it off, but I don't know if you need a permit for that or not.
for more than 250 yards, you do.
Okay, I don't know how many,
All right.
I don't know how many yards are in there, but you can see where
Okay.
they bulldozed the property,
Is that next to Doc Mosier's?
right next door, yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. Approval of actions taken in minutes from the August 16th meeting. Do I have a motion, please?
I have a issue, if you don't mind.
Okay, on the minutes?
No, on this motion right here. The one that you were just getting to, the 177, Catherine? You said, yeah, August 16th.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it did not carry unanimously. There was one opposed.
I was the one that opposed.
Yeah, Commissioner Amato was opposed. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Make a motion to adjourn?
No, to accept, no, to accept it.
Minutes done first, and then we can do the adjournment.
Oh, okay,
Reading everybody's mind.
Yankees playing tonight?
yeah. George probably hit 2 home runs already.
Okay.
Motion to accept the minutes.
That were
Second.
Just
I'll second.
amended a little.
Got it. All in favor?
Aye.
Pose? No. Motion to adjourn.
I'm not making it.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, so moved. Good night.